We are Counterculture Inc. How's everybody doing tonight? Wild, huh? Wild.
Do you actually play guitar?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah. Are you a rock star? What did my son ask you? He was like, "Are you a rock star?" And you're like, "No." And he's like, "Why do you have the guitar?"
What is it? What is it?
What'd you say?
What are we gonna be?
What? Content creators.
Content
That's what we're
Content
doing.
creators. That's what we are. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's time to create content.
As content creators, you have to create more content.
Every day.
And
dance on
but dude,
You could dance on your fire truck if you want, right?
You want to do it? Someone's got to do it, all right?
I saw it. You looked excited.
Yeah. I don't know. What me? I don't know what you saw.
you have to break that mental barrier
Of what?
of thinking you're an idiot and everyone's gonna fucking call you out and say, like, when you create content, right?
Oh.
If you're confident and you know what you're talking about and you're well spoken, there's so much money to be made once you build.
We are none of those.
No, you have to have people pissed off at you too, though. Like there's a balance. There's a balance, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people like to come hate on things.
But you hit the own roadblocks in your head. Like, God, why would anybody want to hear me talk?
Yeah.
People are gonna fucking roast me, and then. But if you break all those barriers, people fucking cut videos all day, every day, and make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing it.
Yeah.
And they have no life experience.
I watched like one of those idiot like iSpeed or one of those guys. I have no idea other than I see him on like World Star, like walking around in public with like 20 people following him, guarding him. All he does is stream on Twitch, and I'm just thinking, who would watch that?
Who's the conservative, ultra conservative guy that has a compound? And he's on Joe Rogan all the time.
He has a compound?
Yeah, he has a compound.
Is he Mormon?
No, Tim Pool.
He has a compound?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. Like all his workers live
he
there too, right?
streams all day, every day.
Yeah. He has
And
that.
then-
Well, his is. He does the Timcast IRL or whatever, and then the other stuff.
Look at your valuetainment people.
Yeah.
All they do, their day is probably 6 hours of content.
They do, and then underneath that valuetainment, they have these other shows now that all those other people on that main thing run. Basically, what we're doing, just they're doing it all under one roof.
Yeah,
They have,
which is the goal.
Yep, and we'll be there. We just got our little creative space.
We're gonna have to
is the
fly to
language?
Texas soon.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
Do this.
Yeah, we just got our studio.
I got mine too. You have
So-
to come back. You come back and come to mine.
Turn it up every now and again.
You better turn that way down.
I respect it though.
He's sneaking it in,
I
right?
respect it.
He's
Just
sneaking
one
it in.
at a time.
Yeah.
Just one notch at a
I heard it get louder and louder. I'm like, man, this thing's getting louder.
Like, these motherfuckers will shut up.
There you go.
Yeah, you have to come to. My wife hates it too when I call it the studio, but you'll have to come over to mine.
That's what it
know
is.
You know what the biggest hater is? Not the hater.
Your wife?
The biggest shit. Bro. She's like, I'm like, babe, on my day off, I work at the studio for 12 hours running 3 businesses. And my wife, when I come home from a 12-hour shift at work, she'll be like, hey, baby. She'll take all my shit. She'll make me food. When I come home for 12 hours of this, she's like pissed. Like, because you were hanging out with your friends. Like,
that's
making
how she
just
uses
as
it?
much money
Mine's
here.
not. Yeah, mine doesn't give me that. There's times, like I said, I get sucked in to like stuff when we have limited time, and that's my fault. Like I'm squirrel brain, I'm autistic, whatever you want to call it, but I get like sucked in, and next thing I know, I'm just gonna go make a quick video, and it's been like 2 hours, and I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
But she's very supportive.
Where's your studio at?
In my house.
That's where mine is. That's where mine is now.
And
Before.
it's nice. I took a spare bedroom. I cleared everything out. I built a wall, built the wall.
Yeah.
Build back, and then I put my jail. It's like a jail cell backdrop, so I got a jail cell, and then I bought. I spent like $5,000.
One day he's going to launch a podcast there.
It's coming.
One day.
Maybe I'll have a guest now. I got my first guest.
I mean,
no, I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I think this is all good timing for what just happened to me. I think again, I always believe God pushes you in directions to like do stuff.
Yeah.
I had a border gig lined up to go make like $30,000 at the border doing private
Yeah, you told
security.
me that.
It fell through. I'm like, you know what? If I'd have gone and done that, I'd have made some money, but this would have my business would have suffered.
Yeah.
I would have been away.
What were you going to do?
It was just armed security at the border.
Black Ops.
Yeah, like
Mexicans
yeah,
coming.
but
gotcha.
but that's like, so I look at this like, okay, regardless, like I said, it's time to like pop the cherry and just record the episodes and start putting them out.
Do you have any recorded yet?
I do not.
Who's the sheriff you record?
It's time to just start doing it.
No,
yeah,
no,
I mean, yeah. Nope.
I'm
Sure
gonna
don't.
Hey,
Sure don't.
I'm gonna fly a jet one day. I haven't started pilot school yet, but I'm gonna fly jets one day. No, I have. So the sheriff Keith Pearson was he's now the director of
Yeah.
the assistant director.
I thought
of
that was your
DHS.
first episode.
That was his podcast.
He has a podcast?
He lost the election, and he was like, fuck it, I'm doing whatever I want. So he started his own studio in the sheriff's office, bought all the equipment on the budget, just bought it.
He's the one that does it with the phone, right?
Yeah, that's where I got the idea to do it with an iPhone. But so that recording was his. I was on his show. I used his producer, though, to build my studio the exact same way, set up the same way. All I'm down to, I have all the stuff you guys have, the road box, the programs, everything's there. I just have to finalize like where the positioning goes, and then finalize like the recording.
The Roadcaster?
The
road box.
Yeah,
Black
the
tape with buttons
Roadcaster.
on it.
Yeah.
No, it's light up. It's multicolored.
The light up.
Multicolored with lights on it.
Yeah, I don't know why Brent did not secure that very well.
So that's
Shouldn't be like that.
That's all that's left is just finalizing and doing it. Like I said, Jerry Worms will be the first guest from Cops.
Is he gonna?
I think
Eddie lives in Florida.
That might be number 2.
He had to fly here, so I think he lives on the Panhandle.
Yeah, I saw something in his foundation said Panhandle.
Yeah.
His wife's page. I saw his wife's
Yeah.
realtor page, and it says Panhandle. But I mean, I'd pay for it.
We paid for him.
Yeah, I'd pay for him to come down.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
paid for it.
He could fly right into here, and then maybe again like a double, like we talked about. I'm gonna start just
Little
sitting
double
outside. I'm
dip.
gonna just sit outside your door.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna sit outside your door.
I gotta take my fucking percentage of Eddie.
Yeah, you gotta take your cut.
Eddie
I'm
cut.
gonna sit outside the
Don't
fucking
forget
parking
your
lot
cut.
now, wait for your guests to leave. Right? But change. I bought followers too, so I'm gonna buy guests too. Like change. You guys want to come to?
That's what really happened. Instagram took him down because he bought followers.
Yeah, they purged him. Is what happened.
Let's talk about that.
Well, let's talk about that. So
Something that
we're gonna say it without saying it. We're like,
well, do we?
yeah, no, I don't want to.
No.
He's such a good dude. I don't want to. I want to talk about everything
Is he
without
though?
saying his name.
Is he though?
Oh, you know somebody who does it?
Yeah, it's. But he pointed out, and I've noticed this with other pages where we'll see it. Like you'll see, they'll have 100,000 followers, they'll have 5 views, or they'll be, and then they'll have some that have 20,000.
So you can pay for YouTube followers, and then you can also pay for views
and comments.
Well, so do you follow Goob? I think he follows you guys. Goob for you, the guy like New York. He calls out fitness influencers all the time. Goob, you don't follow Goob? He's great. He's
think
very
so.
anti-child
Show
predator.
that respect back. Goob.
Check it, Goob. Yeah.
But you can
He
can go in and do that.
Went in on a girl that was claiming to be like some influencer and donating money. Same thing, like 500,000 followers and like 20 likes a post.
Yeah,
it's obvious.
It doesn't. Yeah,
and he actually had an app where it showed like her activity, and you could see like nothing, and then like 75,000, and then nothing, and like 100,000. They ended up making up because she donated some money to his charity or something, but he was able to point that out.
Oh, so they made up because she donated money to his charity.
Sounds like politics.
Yeah,
No,
sounds exactly what that is.
No,
That's how that works.
Not like,
Donate to my nonprofit.
It
I'm
wasn't
not kidding.
like not getting somebody out of jail.
That's why they all have it.
It wasn't getting somebody out of jail. They like had some beef, and she like became like, hey, let me donate. But anyway, the point is, like, I know you can see the accounts.
Yeah.
There was an account that had followed me a while ago, and he had 212,000. It was like a comedy meme page. I looked at his engagement. It was
Well, so
nothing.
that's totally. We're just talking about YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
what
you'll
would be
have-
the benefit?
Well, you have
Well,
the clout.
just
I
to
don't
say
know,
it, you're not
because
making money off
it's
of
like it's the people that want to show and talk about, and like I said, he made a good point.
wealth. I'm going to talk to you about how to get
But
your
who's
businesses
listening?
off the ground and wealth.
Who's listening?
Nobody.
That's the point.
So then
And then-
they got to pay to make it look like people are listening. But you have a video with 50,000 views, and you don't have one comment on it.
Exactly. And that was
One
my
comment.
point. Like
Yeah.
I talked to you
Well,
about
and then
it,
the-
I think,
well, there
a
was-
little bit.
There was 2 comments on one of them, and I'm like, okay, this one has 2. And I clicked on it, and it's like an ad for, like it's like another bot trying to add an ad for a company or
DMs for
something.
collab and
Yeah.
the DMs. Yeah.
So there's a few.
I know a lot of people that bought.
That see that,
and
but I didn't know about.
I caught fucking.
He pointed
hell.
some stuff out
and I did not
yesterday,
buy
and
anything.
I'm like, oh man, that makes sense now. I see
Reagan's
it.
naive.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good about that. I think, but that I was not. I was just so focused
When
on
somebody talks about their wealth and
Yeah.
their how successful they are on the podcast, it's usually a bullshit.
I was blinded by the story. I still love it, but not as much anymore. I guess I don't know. But he made a good point. I go, I see it now. Fuck, I was
can
blind.
see the
'cause
pages
They
of
have a good
engagement.
story that is true, but
Not everybody wants to hear your story.
That's another thing too. When you kick off a podcast and you're not already famous, or you don't talk about really crazy shit, there's no way you're gonna gain that many followers that quick.
yeah,
There's just no way. I don't know who you are. Now, if I knew who you were because I followed you from another way and I like your podcast, I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But when you're just Joe Schmo and you start talking on a microphone and you're not saying some wild shit,
Yeah.
you're not going to gain any followers.
There's things where I purposely cut up my own clips to sound as bad as possible, and sometimes they get no engagement.
I'm a natural.
And then sometimes,
I don't worry about it.
And then sometimes it'll like, I'm like, oh, this will sound good this way, and I'll do it on purpose.
But here's my.
And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Like it just
anything I record does nothing. Like nobody wants to. Again, this is a tough business.
As far as shareable?
Nobody wants to see your shit.
yeah, people share
Like,
the memes.
Correct.
Memes are king.
And that's what Brandon told me about. Like
You gotta
posting.
give them something.
So post.
They take
post
5
a
minutes to
meme
make.
and then put your sticker on the next slides
Yeah.
where they think it's something else, and that's been very
Mm-hmm.
successful. Already, I've seen success in that. But when I go talk, even roasting people, like it doesn't.
Yeah,
Get,
that's,
nobody wants to
they
see
got
your face and
they
talking.
buy their meme. I buy my meat from here. I buy my veggies from here.
that's all-
They got
yeah.
their memes from you. They don't
I
want
don't want to see anything else.
unless you slide it in.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh, like when you're checking out at the grocery store, like, I need a pack of gum.
Yep, like it's a weird fine line between, because if you want to, it's hard to mix pages too. Like if you wanted to just keep Copville, you need to start a separate page for just your podcast,
think
right?
so?
You can't. Yeah, I know so, because
I can
if
start
you,
now because I
he's
got
saying it.
I got nothing.
Well,
so.
just you do that to feed to this page. So like you build up Copville again, like completely, or try to get it back, and then once you do that, use it to like he just starts crying, and then but have a separate say
Followers?
name the podcast something different.
I got an idea.
Like,
I was gonna call it Locked Up with Copville. Locked Up.
Oh, there
And
you go.
Spell it like LOCK''D because my backdrop's a jail cell. So I was like, "You're locked up with Copville. You're in the studio for now."
I mean, I knew you were gay, but you didn't have to tell me this way. But it's
I'm
fine.
all the way
It's
back.
fine.
No, I'm wearing a pink thong. I got one on.
I like,
It's okay.
I'm a
I like
cop.
that.
But I'm a cool cop.
Well, I was, I mean,
dancing
page is
cop.
called Copville, so it's not. You can't really avoid that.
Yeah.
We're gonna
And
have
then
to do
I
a
felt like
collab.
Locked
We're gonna have
Up.
to do a.
Locked Up with Copville. I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
We gotta spread those rumors a lot that Copville and Unbecoming were actually dancing firefighters and cops, and
I
make
tell
that be a
about-
thing, and that'll be funny.
I
Like,
talk
that'll
about
be,
it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I opened up. He blasted me. My first 5 seconds into the first episode, I sat down.
Yeah.
And then,
Here, you need
and
the
then
shirt.
I was making fun of TikTok cops and police wives, and another page decided to post my Daily Mail article with my suspension and like fucked me up, and I'm
Yep.
like, okay, like, and that's when I felt like that broke that was to me the line of the opposite direction. You want to come at me because you don't like my page, but when you like go like attack me personally, and then you're hidden behind a page, and I've heard you talk about this before too.
Yeah.
You're hiding behind a name, and that's why when I started my page, I didn't talk tactics.
You don't bully.
I
either.
didn't talk. I didn't do anything like that because I felt like I can't tell you how bad or good that shooting is if you don't know. I shouldn't tell you if you don't know my background and qualifications. If I'm some nobody cop,
Yeah.
or
You
just
could be some bullshit Homeland Security agent that sucks at training.
He's not. It's DA, but
Oh, he's DEA?
yeah, but so I don't think you should do that. But when I came out like you did, then I got attacked right away, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
like, well, I thought it was funny. You make fun of them. Well, why do I make fun of those guys? Because like we talked about last night, I did it, but I hold myself accountable for being a fucking moron. Yours isn't really bad. I mean, you got sucked in. What happened to you is not.
At least I
what
look pissed.
Yeah, what I did was I showed you one of the,
still, I
showed you one of the
but
videos
you know
I
what?
made. They're
People
horrible.
will still get.
I've never seen one of your TikToks, Mike.
Oh, yeah,
I've never
just
seen
Google
one.
it.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
taken
think I
I've
did
taken
either.
your word for it. But the Daily News thing that I saw did not have you dancing at all in it or doing anything.
No, the one that they got me on was
You were just a cop on
my
TikTok.
ex-wife was in the backseat of the police car, and it was a voiceover of a skit that was on like TV of a black guy getting arrested, and he basically says, "I want to go to jail because I hate my wife." It was really funny. And then the other one was a rap song was playing, and instead of going when the N-word came up, instead of her like not saying it, she just mouthed it. She didn't say it, but the song said it. And they went that because I was in the video at all, I was racist. So the write-up was attempted to get me for racism and over rap.
I
song.
like how you can get written up for racism.
Yeah,
that
it's
means
like
it's
just
not
race.
racism
Yeah.
if it's just a
Well,
write-up.
It's either fired or you're not.
They
Like-
unfound. I got hit with the old social media violation for being in
Conduct
uniform.
unbecoming.
Yeah, or
of
that
a deputy.
racism and then unbecoming conduct. Like they try to. They're like, okay, we can't give you this. We'll get you for this.
Because
Like,
I felt like
with racist
What is
intent.
can a
everybody
black
would
guy
say-
get in trouble for saying the N word
I don't think so.
on shift? Like if he's a cop or a
Same,
firefighter?
same scenario that you were in.
No.
He's rapping.
No.
He cannot.
No,
Uh,
no.
yeah.
What?
He can't get in trouble.
A black guy cannot get in trouble
You
for
see-
it?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. I
Is
don't
it-
talk about it.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
I don't even want to. Let's stop. Let's next
I don't
segment.
think so.
I'm just curious.
Next segment.
But okay, but back. Do you want? Are we done on the bind followers.
Yeah, I thought it was something good to
Well,
touch
and
on
again,
because everybody does it. So many people buy followers.
Okay, let's look at it from their point of view. Is there truth in that to like seem?
I don't
like
think so.
To
Only thing I
appear?
can say is where
Because-
again your engagement's very low. when
Right,
You do
at
it
first.
but I think again here's the only thing I will say is as I got more followers, people listen to. It's like anything else. They listen to you,
it's
or
like
they want to talk to you.
Yeah, they think that you're putting it in their head that this guy's popular.
Because he's got followers.
And you do have a better chance of organically growing, but it's just like taking steroids. You still have to eat 5 meals a day. You still have to work out. It just gives you that advantage to be on top. That's what buying followers does. You still have to post every day.
Normal
You
person
still have
can
to-
see the engagement problem.
Yeah.
You can tell. That's
yeah.
why when me and you talked about it, and I said like guys are cute, and you're like, bro, you have a huge engagement. Like you would be able to see if I was getting 20 likes and 3 shares.
Yeah.
I've had videos that had over 10 million views, and I had videos. I had
Force
like
them out.
I had
Yeah.
about 20 videos over 1 million, and
Well, you're not going to get 1 million views every time,
no,
right?
but
It's
you
like we
can-
know that.
But you
we
can
know
even
that.
on a normal post, like last night, I got 5,000 followers. One of the videos I've already posted got it's like 250 views already.
Yeah.
Are you reposting all your old videos?
I'm posting some of the most recent ones, and I'm going back to like the really good ones and reposting them because people forget. Like I had a meme and I did it over again, the old TBT Throwback Thursday, and I would throw it up and it would do better than the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like you
So-
recycle them, but as you get bigger, people will call you out for that. They'll be like, "All you're doing is recycling." You post one old video, they're like, "All you're doing, you're not posting any new stuff. You're
They don't-
recycling
you
old
follow
stuff."
the Gains?
Huh? No.
The Gains, he's great page. It's mostly like sexual in nature, but it's funny, like joke. But he does Throwback Thursday. He posts like 20 of his old memes right on his page every
Really?
Thursday. Just repost them. He throws them out all during the week, new stuff. But every Thursday he'll repost like 20 memes of his past. But he's got.
Does he share them in his stories?
No, he posts them.
He reposts them.
Reposts.
Me and Reagan were talking about that with product, and would you talking to him about reminding people how it gets annoying?
Yeah, well, he was. So he was.
It went
on the
from
phone.
you to him to me, and we were talking about the same thing. Like my wife was telling me, like you have to post every day,
Yeah.
and then she's like, if you don't have any new pictures, post an old one. I'm like, but that's not original. She's like, you're throwing this product in people's faces.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, naturally, I don't want to annoy people. And she's like, then why would you have a brand? Are you going to ever pay for ads?
And here's where I.
And I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah. She goes, okay, well then those ads are going to be thrown in people's face.
Here's where I agree is
Yeah.
even at 130,000 followers, I had people in my inbox going, "When are you going to sell something?"
Yeah.
I'm like, when are you going to sell
That's
something?
what.
bro?
That's what we were talking about.
What do you mean?
You
I'm
were
gonna sell
telling
stuff.
me
So
that on the
people
phone.
were like, when are you going to get this? I'm like, bro, it's been in the store for like 8 months. You haven't seen it, and that's where Brandon told me, bro, you got to start mixing that stuff in because Instagram's not like an advert. It's good for advertising, but it's not great because it's hit or miss.
I think Instagram, if it knows you're trying to sell something, it'll plummet it.
I
You
agree.
have to do it.
Like sneaky.
When I run sales, right? So I'm going to start doing, instead of putting in the description or on the picture, 20% off promo code this, I'm going to hold up a sign. That's the only way AI can't figure out.
You know what I started doing?
Oh,
I would
okay.
copy my hat off of my head and then paste it into the meme. So the guy in the meme is wearing one of the hats.
Ooh.
So I
But
would-
you're not promoting a sale.
I would in the body of the meme. Like
see,
also
I-
that hat is available in the store. But the meme was funny, but I would like Photoshop my hat onto somebody.
Okay.
So I started sneaking that. But you're right, AI they'll kill it if they think it's
Yeah,
just an
because they
ad.
want you to pay for
Unless you have a
advertising.
massive page. You can get over 1 million followers. Your worst meme gets 10,000 likes and
Yeah.
shares. Like everything.
You try and sell something?
gone. No.
Yeah, well, man, that makes sense because I'll post like our new thing. I'm like, yeah, check this out.
Nobody cares.
In stock, it'll be.
A, he's right. No one cares. And B, Instagram's like, not only do they not care, we're shutting that shit down.
Yeah. They probably want you to use their shop too, and
They want you to use everything, and they at minimum want you to
Ads.
pay for the ad. Meta wants you to run commercials. So
But I heard as soon as you start doing that, because I haven't paid for an ad. I tried to.
I've
Like,
had
2
no
months in.
success.
None.
None
Yeah.
with Meta.
See, I've tried doing that, and then my credit card declined, and so I'm like, oh well, screw
So
it.
I never run
And
ads. I'll give you
I
here's
tried.
an example right here. I did it.
But-
I posted my logo because
Brendan swears
I
by
lost
it.
my page.
He swears by $1,000
Here's the
a month
ad
towards ads.
statistics.
He said that's what you got to. That's what you have to put towards ads.
And he might be right. He might be like,
So
you.
I
If you're going to
posted-
do it, you have to commit to it. You
Yeah.
I
can't-
posted
just do it for-
I posted just a picture of my logo
think I saw
and
that.
basically said I got zucked. Please follow my account and I posted it as an ad and I've gotten 473 visits and 200 follows out of it. Which
Is that
isn't
you saying
terrible.
that's worth it or no?
How much did you spend on that?
So far, it's charged me
Did you do like $100 over a week or $500?
Yeah, and right now I've spent $64 of what I budgeted.
What'd you budget?
I'm not talking about it. No, I put $250. 5 days automatic audience.
They say you're supposed to be putting
That's one day in at $64, and I've gotten 200 followers out of it. And again, I'm not looking for new followers. I just want people that used to follow me to go, oh shit, that dude lost his page. There's Copville. Let me click.
I don't think I've ever seen a meme page get zucked and put out a fucking ad to refollow.
Please,
me.
Yeah,
change, man.
Yeah,
I need it.
Yeah,
Come back.
I mean, I would do it too. You know, I'm like, give me the
I
page
am
back.
Both y'all getting fucking. You also have to worry about who you collab with, because if you don't go to account status and look at your account status, if you don't have a green check mark,
You're fucked.
You are hidden by
Yeah,
Instagram.
I'm sure.
Well, when I
And
lost
so-
my page, I was hidden. I was hidden too.
Yeah, so like if I would want to collab,
You can't collab.
I
my
can't
page,
collab with
no.
you because it'll kill it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
What do you mean? Well, you said it wouldn't even let you collab. Period. It
Mine
won't
either.
give me the mine.
You were in jail.
Yeah,
You were in jail first,
Yeah.
and then you were in jail.
So give you an idea of jail. I was at 20.3 million
Here.
views averaged.
Is it? Yeah, it's down here somewhere, right?
Are you red marked or green?
Let's see. I haven't looked.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, as long what we can't
Let me
recommend.
see.
Try and fix the other ones, but the one that's green is the one that's most important.
how do I
Yeah.
fix those? I just click it.
Yeah, you can appeal them or remove them or delete them.
No, he's good on those. So his
But let me see. I
Feature you
fucking
can't
see through
use
your fucking.
monetization.
Oh, you
You
don't care
can't
about that.
monetize.
But it says
The only one that matters is that green one.
what can't be recommended.
Like if I
so
search your
mine's
page,
good right now.
if I
Yeah,
search
you're
your
good.
page, it'll show up. If you search my page when it was in jail, it
People were
would show
telling
up.
my stories were like all the way at the end of theirs. Like they're like, no, you're popping up now again. Like I had to go slide to find you.
That's
his
because of
podcast is super fucking.
Yeah. Oh,
we
yeah.
went to search for it last night.
I didn't know this.
well, your friend's page that we just talked about, DA. You can't find his page. You have to actually type almost the whole
That's
word.
not my friend. That's your friend.
You have
I
to-
went to fucking. I was going to war with this motherfucker, and I'm like, yo, I just did. He goes, oh no, we're good now.
We're not
I'm like,
good.
who?
We're not good.
Unconvincing undercover.
Oh, I have seen. He's got the little like stick
Yeah.
figure
Yeah.
guy. Well, so what's his deal? Sometimes he seems like in
Sometimes
line and
he
then-
has to be. He has to be brought down a little bit.
He says
Just a
that
little.
he tries to say though that everything is parody, like he's being funny. But
No, he bullies. 100%. And you can't be a meme page and bully because that's.
but he also
that's
talks
fucked up.
tactics, huge tactics.
Well, but like you said, we don't know who he is. Well,
Well,
we know who he is, but
yeah. People don't know who he is.
99.9%.
Yeah.
Oh, you do know who he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pissed enough people off to where people have wanted to know, and some of the
He
people
pissed
have
one
been like,
guy
"Oh,
off so
sick
bad
ass."
that the guy said to the guy, "Don't tell me who he is because I don't want to get drunk and fucking expose him."
Yeah.
Like he's just don't tell me.
Oh,
To somebody
really?
that's in our group too. Somebody that's in our group. He pissed him off and he
Someone
was
that's
like,
in
counterculture.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
and that's
later.
him.
That's his
He's in our
page.
group?
Page.
No,
No,
he's not
no,
in
no.
our group.
Oh.
Somebody
He's
was
part-
in our
he's-
group, got
Gotcha.
so mad, and then the guy says, "Well, I know who he is," and he says, "Don't fucking tell me, because if I get mad, I'm gonna end up just getting pissed off and posting
Really?
it." Yes, because I did. I don't want. I
Was it you? Are you talking about yourself
no
in third
I swear to God,
person?
I'm not. No. I'll tell you later. It's not me. But that's what I found
It's okay
out
if it
who
is.
was. It's not. I'm
It
not gonna
is.
say
Okay.
it on the
It's
fucking
not.
thing because I don't want to dime the guy out.
It's not you.
This guy doesn't know how to do content.
I get what you're saying. It's not, but I don't want to expose anybody, and that's kind of what I got into with these other meme pages.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, if you're gonna fucking post my personal write up, like, and then
You
when I
leave me
said
no
that,
choice.
and here's what I said to him: you have no idea. Again, if you hate my guts, then post it. But you have no idea what I was going through at that point. I was going through a divorce. My ex-wife had an affair. I was getting railed at work for the TikTok stuff. I was already going through it. And then I went through it. Then I recovered from it. And then I exposed my own self and said, what a fucking moron I was.
Did you get divorced because you were getting railed at work?
No. She was getting railed at work. She was getting railed at work. It was the opposite. She was getting railed at work.
It was
not
a serious
me.
moment. I'm sorry.
So,
Was she a cop too?
no.
Okay.
But, but again,
Yeah, it putting like that
then
personal
to
stuff.
bring
It's
it,
like a
I'm a tough guy.
And
I
what
don't-
they say? Did they go, okay, my bad, I didn't know?
Initially, they left it up, and then we went back and forth, and finally, I reached out. I'm very at the end.
You hit him in the feels.
I always try to be nice, and I was like, I knew who he was, and I kind of threatened to expose him. Then a big page got involved and said, Copville's going to dox everybody. Well, doxing somebody is sending somebody your fucking like personal home address and your information.
Yeah.
That's not doxing.
Doxing by saying this is who runs his account is not. But anyway, I always kind of at the end go, you know what? I said, hey, dude, like, enough. Enough is enough. Like, let's just let this go. And then he deleted everything. So I feel okay about it.
Who? And that was.
I'm not going to say.
Oh my god, this guy.
What'd you say last night? It's like you're the guy that brings someone up. Like, oh, I can't say. I feel that right now. I feel that right now. I'm like, oh, I want to know.
Okay, so we're cool now. So I'll say it was
if you're cool now, it's
the fuck is his name? It's got the little police guy.
oh, you have what is it?
Amnesia.
Anesthesia. Amnesia. Now I was trying to be funny, but I look retarded now.
It's a police meme page.
I don't follow. The only reason I know, and I see it all the time, because my logo, when I roll it onto my memes, is right between. It's next to his picture. Out of policy memes.
Oh yeah. I follow. I think I follow him.
And we were cool. He was actually the second person I followed when Copville started. The second. 10-8 memes was the first, and he was the second. He went away for a long time, came back, and he went at Dominic Izzo too hard. He posted a whole thing. Then he went on poorly made police memes and.
See, I have no issue with meme on meme crime. They're both anonymous. That's just like watching.
But I wasn't anonymous anymore.
I know, but watching meme on meme is like watching two fictional WWE characters.
Well, you know what? When I first got on, you know what?
Yeah.
What Prophet said to me was sometimes it's good to they stage them sometimes. Like, hey, we're gonna
I
beef.
bet.
We're gonna beef, and it's gonna get people in. All my beefs weren't staged, but it did draw people in because me and Poorly Made kind of went at it. And he's the guy. He's the big guy. Now I'm really small, but I was right behind him. And people were saying like, "Oh, the two big meme pages are beef," and I hate this. And I was like, "Man, maybe this isn't like." His issue and mine were very
They're
similar.
just pussies.
Yeah, like, I hate this. I hate this for our community.
They hate the negativity, man.
I hate this for our community.
UFC's too violent. I don't
We're
watch
so
it.
tight.
I can see like
Turn down Brotherhood down.
I came along and it did. It pissed a lot of people got pissed off that I grew so fast.
Yeah,
did.
they're just
They were
haters.
mad. And I didn't
Because you bought followers.
I did. Yeah, I bought followers.
Admit it. Admit it.
I got told that because I'm not an OnlyFans girl and all that, there's no way for an account to grow that fast.
I got told that too,
Only-
and then you have to like my personal one last year spiked by like 25,000 followers, and it looked
Your
like
personal
I
one?
bought.
What do you mean?
My personal page, my IG page,
Oh, yeah.
and
I
it
don't use
looked like
mine.
I bought followers.
Mine's private.
However, you have to go through and make sure that somebody didn't have an actual viral video. A real viral video
Is what-
will send your numbers through the roof.
That's why everyone talks about the one video.
But you know, I did on my personal page, and it didn't do much. I had one video on my
mine did.
personal page go to 500,000, which is high for just a personal
Dude, I had
page.
one go like 8 million.
Yeah.
And people started following.
8 million?
Dogs, bro. People love. I
Was that the-
rescued
was
a
that the
dog
do-
in the hood.
Was that the dogs one? The 8 million
Yeah,
one? That was
8 million, bro. And that dude, I got followed by a bunch of people, and that peaked, and then you could start seeing people drop because they're like, "Oh, he's a cop."
Oh yeah. Well, I was doing 10,000 a month, but that was net. I was doing like 13, and 3,000 were unfollowing me a month because I'm sure the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's funny. Oh, he's a fucking cop. Like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. I think
Fireman though, everybody loves him, so
Yeah.
you should be fine.
it's true.
Yeah.
Picked the wrong profession.
They just sell stickers.
Talking about the videos though, it's because people ask me, they say, how'd you grow so fast? It's like you just got to have no life, sit down and make videos. Like if you look back when we started, it's just nothing but videos.
Yes.
Those 15-second videos take forever, especially when you have half a brain and slightly autistic. It takes me like 3 hours sometimes
to cut a reel.
Yeah.
I don't even have to really fish for content. It's my own long form. I just go. I find a 1.5-minute segment. I chop it up a little bit to get rid of the ums and uhs because Brent's like a lot of. He'll ask you a question like this, but it'll take 20 seconds to ask it because he goes in.
So you just chop
So I
it.
cut all those ums out, and then the hard part is going on and finding B-roll footage to put over. Like if I'm talking about Navy SEAL
then
training,
you wanna, like,
I have to go
video
YouTube, find Navy
See,
SEAls.
I don't do any. So I don't have that problem yet because I haven't.
But don't
reluctant to drop
rely
the
on
podcast.
AI. People will be like, "Oh, I haven't. My shit's not blowing up. I trust AI to do it." I'm like, "That's
I
why
don't
I
even trust AI to do it. Like,
people." You pay $70 a year.
And AI just chops it for you. I see the ad. the
yeah.
ad for the apps.
Opus Clip.
They create their
I
own-
tried-
yeah, they create
for
their
the
own-
shorts.
Yeah.
I tried that.
It doesn't work.
It
does not work.
It doesn't make sense. Like they don't get the. Because someone told me to use it and just post it, and then eventually one will take off. But I'm like, I don't think it will. Like as far as if I need to put some fillers,
you're the
Yeah.
creator. You know what will.
yeah. If I need some fillers in there just to keep putting stuff out, and so Instagram or YouTube
Then
sees them up,
yes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But then
It's
I
a
need
robot.
to go and
You're not
make-
going to have a robot. If you had a Tesla robot in here,
Yeah.
he is going to do labor for you. He's going to take out the trash. He's going to do mundane things that you don't want him to do. He's not going to sit down and do your QuickBooks. you need to be doing that.
Exactly.
You're a creator.
Exactly.
Well, I think, that's what again,
What's
my
the time
brain in my meme world is I scroll and then it's just like that something catches my eye and then I just apply it to what.
I was
my
going to
topic.
ask, I could not create as many memes as you do.
Oh, it's fucking simple. I save like 1,000 videos a day, and then I just scroll through it, and then I'm like, there it is. Like I think
I'll
of a
do that.
call
I'll
I
do
went
that
on
too.
or something happened. I'm like, there it is. I got the topic.
That's exactly how I'd explain it
And
to you.
I don't run it by anybody. Do you ever run them by everybody? And then see, I started to like run them by, and I'm thinking, then they try to change it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going with it. The first thing that pops in my head, I'm going with it, and I'm sending it.
Yeah, just
That's
try
how I do it.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm the same way. I was telling him, I make a video. I make like sometimes half a video. Sometimes maybe it's the front half. I'm like, I know this is gonna be the beginning. I don't know. I don't have the back half yet, and I'll save it. I'll save it on CapCut, and then I'll be doom scrolling or something.
Yep,
I'm like,
yep.
oh, this is it, and boom.
So I got one where I found I'm sitting there, and a follower sends me Arthur. Remember the cartoon?
Yeah.
Arthur.
Oh, yeah,
right on the
classic.
screen. She sends me a picture of the TV screen, and it says, Arthur, what are goons? And I'm like, I need that. And I'm like, I need the video. She sends it back. So I got the whole little clip, and my plan is like, what are goons? And he goes in like a dream, and then it'll be like a
that'd be
pit,
perfect.
fucking dog getting biting
that's
somebody.
good. I like
but
that,
I'm like,
yeah.
I've only made, like you said, like the beginning
Yeah.
part, and then I just find little clips along the way, and I'm like, ooh, add that. And by the end, it'll be like 20 seconds, but it takes me like 3 months to like come through it all.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
And that
how
other
it works.
chick, that
It is.
mental health chick. Have you seen that blonde girl that's like, first responders, what is it that that relieves your stress? And I'll show like a dog biting somebody on like a track.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
You
Dude,
know
so
what I'm talking about?
I would,
That chick.
I made a lot of videos about her, and she loved it.
She finally said, "Can you start tagging me in them?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Yeah,
so I
she
did
said
too.
to you. Yeah. She said the same. Like, can you tag me? I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Like
she was
first
cool with it.
responders, what do you do for free time? Then the nurse, a fucking guy
banging.
like all that stuff. I'll throw like 5 clips in, somebody getting pit, a dog biting somebody, and then I'm like, that's what we do to
Her
relieve
dad's
stress.
a Navy SEAL.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is she?
So
Oh, she's
that's
cool.
what she said on a. Yeah, that's what she said on a show or a podcast or something. Like, oh, this
I have like
makes sense.
7
she's
of
got
her
a good-
videos saved in my thing to like one day I'm gonna get to like posting something.
One
behind
was
it.
I did. There's a song by Juicy J called "Zip in a Double Cup," and she was like, "What do you do, first responders? What do you do to relax?" And then it cuts to him, and he's got like some big black chick or butt shaking. And he's got these double cups, and he's smoking.
Can we
and-
put that in?
Huh? Yeah, you can put it up. Yeah. They're twerking, and people loved it. They're like, "Who the fuck is
and
this
that's how
guy?"
my meme world works. I just scroll, I see that, I save it, and then I'm like, I'll get back to that.
And people
Like,
would argue in the comments about that stuff too. They'd be like, "I can't believe you're advocating for first responders to do drugs and all this."
yeah.
And,
But you
and then
need
the
those
other
people in
guys,
there.
and then other people are fighting. Because I used to go and clap back. I still do, but most of the time, the followers they'll do it for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it, and they'll go clap back. You really think he's doing drugs? And
You
they're
know where
just
I
going
get a
back
lot
and
of,
forth
you know where
about
I
it,
go
and-
to if you can get on it quick is like be one of the first comments on a real wild World Star post.
Yeah.
I'll go in there and be like, I thought this was
that's a good
America.
idea.
I'll be like, it'll be something wild as shit
Yeah,
where somebody's doing
because
something
you were
highly illegal.
first.
And I'll be like, I thought this was America. Next thing I know, it's got 2,700 likes. And then people come follow. They come to the page and talk shit,
That's
but they
good.
follow
That's
it.
good too because
You
a lot of it's
Organic
like
growth.
I always find like
they always
Plies.
hate cops,
Plies
too.
always says something really stupid. The rapper, he's
Who?
like Plies is a rapper. He sings like what he sings that one song everybody talked about. Ran off on the plug twice. Some fucking song. It was anyway. He is always saying something.
you would like a
stupid.
song that has plug in it.
Yeah, so I just go, in there and I'm like the first comment. Like if I can see one that's only got like 10, 12 likes and I'm lucky, dude, you comment and next thing I get so many.
That's a good- that's a
I got
good
like
idea.
80 fucking comments. Like you're a piece of shit. You're a pig.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, I got there. Like I'm there.
See, he's got it. It's like the hate is okay. It's good.
It is.
It's good to because then there's gonna be people that see that you're getting hated on,
And they want to come look at your page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are Counterculture 8. How's everybody doing tonight?